If you are an estate agent looking to give back to the industry, or even a young estate agent looking for some guidance and support, these next 5 or 6 minutes will change your life. Today, I'm joined by Guy Charrison, who is boss man of Network Auctions. He used to be the chairman of the National Association of Valuers and Auctioneers and president of that as well. He is a fellow of the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. And what he doesn't know about estate agency isn't worth knowing. Thanks for joining me today, Guy.
What an introduction, Chris. Thank you very much.
That's a pleasure. Now, Guy, you have been a mentor with the Agents Together Charitable Foundation for over 2 years, since its inception. What made you decide that you wanted to give back to younger members of the estate agency industry to help and guide them on their journeys to be better agents?
Well, Chris, it's a great organisation and charity, and it's nice to be able to give back. Over the years, I've done quite a lot of giving back with my work as president of NAVA. I actually trained all the property auctioneers for 10 years. I did that together with Melvin Williams, and it's just nice to be able to give back. I think also, having been in the profession for 42 years, obviously I started very young.
You started as a child.
But it's nice to be able to give back. But it's also nice to talk to people about different changes in the market. One of the things I've enjoyed is talking to a number of people who've worked on the self-employed model, something which is sort of more recent in its development. And I've enjoyed working with them, giving them some ideas. I think they find they have a responsibility to come back to me for the next meeting, having achieved the goals and the objectives we've set to them. So it works well, and it's nice to be able to give back.
So what are you doing? Are you giving them the answers, or asking them the right questions? You know, what difference?
I think it's a combination of everything. You know, yes, I'm asking them some questions, which, you know, maybe some more difficult questions, and making them think about what they've got to do. But I do find that the ones who get the most from it are those that come back to you for the next meeting. And normally the meetings are every month, and they come back to you and say, "Hey, look, we talked about this last time. We talked about that. I've now implemented this. I've got an instruction from it. I actually found that my conversion rate has improved." And so it's nothing clever, but it's just having a responsibility to somebody else to answer to. And sometimes, you know, it's like someone who's not so close to you. Sometimes you give more responsibility to.
When you were younger, did you have a mentor?
That's a great question, Chris. I did have a mentor. I had a number of two mentors. When I very first started as a young wet behind the ears estate agent, my first boss was a gentleman called Hugh Wyatt. Some of you will know his sons who run his business now, James Wyatt and Rupert Wyatt. But Hugh was a tremendous character, or still is a tremendous character. I had the pleasure of having a cup of tea with him a few weeks ago, which was great, and catching up. But my other mentor was my godfather, Mike Bowyer, who has been a big influence in my life. And I used to have to answer to him. I was almost, you know, how many sales have you done? How much have you done this? And he wanted to know absolutely everything. He was like, we called him chairman when I was a young lad.
What do you think that accountability does to people, and why is it so important for the younger generation coming up through the ranks to have that sort of guidance and support as a mentor?
You're speaking to people who've done it before, and they understand the issues that you might be having. But I think also just that responsibility of knowing you're going to get asked, you've had a discussion, and the next meeting you've got to answer, did you do this? Did you do that? And, you know, if you look up to your mentor, as certainly I did to Hugh Wyatt and to Mike Bowyer, to be able to have the next meeting, not be able to answer, yeah, I didn't do that, I'm sorry, I forgot it, you know, that would be disappointing to me. So I think it gives you a push to get on and do what you're asked to do, and hopefully you're going down the right line and improving yourself.
So really, what would your message be to any negotiators or valuers, branch managers, or anyone thinking of setting their own estate agency up about taking mentorship from Agents Together?
Well, Agents Together, you know, it's great to have Agents Together. Have a mentor is great, and obviously you haven't got to have someone who's in the same industry. But obviously the advantage of Agents Together is, you know, the knowledge of those other mentors are unbelievable. You're talking about the very senior people. I don't know how they chose me, I don't know, but they've got some serious heavyweights there. And to get that advice, if you were going to a consultancy, you'd be paying a fortune to get that. So take it. It's a great opportunity. It's there, and it's there for negotiators, for managers, and even for branch owners and directors. We've spoken to them as well, and hopefully they've got a lot out of it as well.
And can you confirm how much does it cost the people who wish to be mentored, and is there any catches?
No catches at all, absolutely zero. We don't charge for our time. We give our time like you do, Chris, and it's a pleasure to do that. It's an honour to be able to give back, and there's no catches. The only catches is that at the follow-up meeting, you will be asked questions. Did you do that? Did you implement that?
Guy, thank you for your time today. On behalf of Agents Together, I want to thank you for the mentorships that you have done for some people. I know you've changed people's lives. And my message goes out to, firstly, to anyone who thinks they want to give back to the industry. There's a link above if you wish to apply to be a mentor. But probably even more importantly is if you're a neg, a valuer, a blister, it's going to be a tough market the rest of 2022, 2023. Both Guy and I have got a few grey hairs in our hair. We've been there, and you need all the support and guidance you can have to be the agent you know you can be. And the only way one of the ways, it's not the only way, but there's only so far a boss can teach and guide you, because there is that that money relationship. But when you've got someone in your corner guiding and supporting you, asking you the right questions, being accountable, you being accountable to them, who's been there and done it, then it's a priceless way to get a better. To become a better agent by having a mentor. I can guarantee you it's absolutely free of charge. There's nothing to buy. There's no catches, nothing at all. So you'd be absolute daft not to take up the advantage of being mentored by someone as huge as Guy, other ones on the board. There's the dog, so we're going to leave it at that. And thank you for your time today, Guy.
Absolute pleasure, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.